Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am very excited. I have my new subscription box to share with you, and I also got some new brushes. Last week I did my very last FabFitFun video and I explained that I wanted to find a subscription box that was more focused on makeup, and I'm hoping that's what I've found. I have my very first Eyescream beauty subscription box. You can get either the box or a bag. You could pay monthly or you could pay 6 months in advance. They have clubs like the Duochrome of the Month Club, where you can pay $6.99 to get 2 or 3 duochrome pigments. The Eyescream beauty bag is $12.99 a month. You get 3 to 5 beauty products. And of course, what I have, which is the Eyescream beauty box. This is $29.99 a month. You get 5 to 7 beauty products, free shipping with an average retail value of $120. So here's the box. Very pretty. I know what's in here. I'm going to put it on today, tell you what I think. And the other new item that I got is right here. I got the Essentials brush kit from Tati Westbrook. The name of the brand is Details by Tati. I'm a big fan of Tati. I've watched her for years. Did I want all 3 sets of brushes that she came out with? Yes, but I only got the one. Inside the box there are these pretty cards of her getting her photo shoot for the brushes. You also get this card that on the back has care instructions. And then here is the bag. Did I open it? Yes, I did not pull any of the brushes out though, so I'm going to try them for the first time with you today. We have the ES1, which is a powder brush. This is the ES2, which has a sharp sort of paint style and then a sort of kabuki style brush to press in. This is the ES3, which I believe is for targeted powder application. This is the ES4, which is a crease brush. This is the ES5, which is a flat brush that can be used for shimmers. It could also be used for concealer. The E6 is a really small detail brush that you can use under your eyes or for spot concealing. And then we have the ES7, which has a firm tip with a spoolie on the other end. I'm trying to keep it all indie today. What is on my face is my sunscreen, my brows. I do have my Sigma eyeshadow primer on. And of course, I will have everything listed and linked in the description box below about the Eyescream box, about the Details by Tati brushes, any other items that I add to my face. I'm gonna start with my eyes. And inside this Eyescream box, you do get a card. And on the back, it tells you everything that you got, details, retail price. Very convenient. And from what I understand, every month you get an eyeshadow palette. So this is the one that I got. This is the Lonely Scarecrow palette by Poppy and Fluff Cosmetics. Retails for $38. As I swatch the shades, I'll tell you more about the palette. Although, funny story, I did peek at this. There's a protector, there's a mirror, and when I first got this palette, I thought that they forgot to put these shadows in. I was like, what the heck? I can't feel anything. Yeah, these are protectors. I didn't realize that. I've never seen a palette that put little protectors. Look, they just come right off. And here's the shimmers. And then of course the mirror has a protector that I will take off now because I will use it. Look how gorgeous. A fall-inspired palette with rich, earthy tones and pops of shimmer. Perfect for cozy autumn looks that transition from day to night. This is a UK-based brand that is proudly woman-owned and founded by a disabled entrepreneur who believes beauty should be creative, accessible, and joyful. We have Sprouts, Patch, Leaves, Fall, Tatty Hat, Autumn, Fields, Crops, Harvest, Raggedy, Straw, and Crows. I'm going to start with my Details by Tati, ES4. I'm going to go into this autumn shade. And just focus it on the crease and just sort of blow it out on the edge. The brush is a little firmer than I was expecting, but not too firm. Doesn't feel scratchy. Did a really nice job. I'm gonna take this ES6 next, really small, and this I think is gonna be one of my favorites because it can be so many different things. Spot concealing underneath. Now I'm gonna use it to deepen that outer edge. And I think I'll go into Tati Hat. They are a little bit messy, but I don't mind that. This brush feels nice as well. Good for just detailed work. I'm keeping it on that outer edge. Next I'll go into this Leaves shade, which is a really pretty copper. I'm going to put that on the center. Wow. That is no joke. I can feel a little bit of fallout, but I am heavy-handed. I'm working on that. Going back in with that ES6 just to blend the edges and go over this edge here. I think for my inner corner I'll go in with this Harvest shade and I'll use the ES5 to do that. I am normally a shimmer with my finger kind of gal, so we'll see how this works. Seems to be picking up the shimmer perfectly. Just sort of meshing the two shades. I'm gonna flip it over and go into that Leaves. I'm gonna go back into that Autumn with the ES4. Just very, very lightly take this over. This is the ES6, back into that Autumn shade for underneath. A little bit of Leaves. And a little bit of Tati Hat on the outside edge. Now on the other side, I don't know if I'm going to regret this, but I'm going into this Patch shade with the ES4. Feeling a little more comfortable with the brush now. Wiping off the brush, I'm going to go into a little bit of Straw right above that. I am feeling fall inspired. I'm going to go into this Raggedy using the ES5. I'm going to go into Straw. I'm liking this flat brush. It's going to take Straw all across the lid. We're having a matte moment. I gotta do it. I'm gonna go into the Crows using my ES6. And I'm just sort of pressing in little circles, lightly keeping it controlled. It's a really nice black. Now I want to try this Raggedy, and I'm going to use my finger. Ooh. There we go. Gorgeous. I'm going to go back with this ES6 and into the Tandy Hat and just soften this edge a little bit. ES4, back into Patch, that very first transition color. Wiping off the brush in between. This is the ES6. I'm going to start with the crows. Wiping off, going into patch. Then maybe a little bit of that Tati hat, just closer to the lash line. I'll continue on with the eyes because I have 2 more products in the Eyescream box for eyes. This next one is the Air Multichrome Eyeliner by Illuminati Cosmetics, retails for $21. A stunning shift of colors in one sleek formula, glided on for a bold, transformative eyeliner look that changes with the light. This plum shade is perfect for fall and matches with the palette so that you can take your eye look to the next level. Put it over a black liner for a unique color effect. I can't say I'm super impressed with the liner. I can't really see it on my waterline, so on that one. I'm gonna add a little bit of my LA Girl. This is the Intense Stay Auto Liner on my waterline. Maybe just a little bit on the outer upper edge. And if you're concerned, I am gonna clean up that edge. I'm looking forward to doing that with this Details by Tati brush. So hold tight. The next product in the box is this one from Magify Beauty. This retails for $12. This mascara has a little secret. Twist the cap open to reveal the mascara and volumizing applicator. Pull the cap off, no twisting, to reveal an eyelash separator brush. Use this mascara to add volume and use the lash separator to remove clumps. It did a pretty good job. I did not use the little separator. Honestly, it's not very clumpy. I'm not crazy impressed with this mascara, but I don't hate it. I'll keep playing with it. I will warn you that the applicator is a very stiff plastic. I did not poke myself, but I would imagine if you did, it would not feel good. I'm ready to fix this eye and fluff away any fallout, which maybe I'll take this ES1 and just smeared it. I'll try my little powder trick. This is the Wet n Wild pink powder. This is the Tati spoolie. And you just load up your spoolie with powder and brush away the fallout, which is working perfectly. Now I'm going to take my concealer. This is my Beauty Creations concealer. Still very much enjoying those products. And I'm going to take the other side of this ES7 brush from Tati. And online, she says to use this angled brush for brows. I could see myself using it to clean up my brows, but I am not a brow powder kind of gal. So I'm going to use it to clean up my eyeshadow. The brush is very firm, so you want to be gentle. I know she said she wanted it very firm for the brows. But we can use our brushes for whatever we like. And that looks much better. Now I'm going to take this ES5 and I'm going to use that to conceal under my eyes with the leftover product that was on my hand. If you want to use the brushes for different things, just make sure you're cleaning them first. That would be terrible if I had glitter all over this brush. And now I want to play with this very cool ES2 brush. Very excited. I just brought in my Beauty Creations Matte Foundation. I have this in 15N. I've very much been enjoying this, and you really don't need a lot. So I'm going to put about a half a pump on my hand and take this very cool flat side. Load up the brush. Ooh, I'm painting. This foundation is a little bit deep. But I think it matches the rest of my body. That is interesting. And then you take the buffing side, or the kabuki side, I guess I should say, and just press All right. That looks really nice. This side's done. This side's not. I don't know how I feel about this yet. And I did use all of the foundation on my hand, so I'm going to use another half a pump. And we're painting. It is entertaining. The only thing that worries me is this foundation is a little bit fast drying, so I don't want it to linger. Pressing it in. And you can use this to sort of get closer. I forgot to use this one to clean up the edges. Multi-use, very cool. I'm making sure this little ES6 is clean, and I'm gonna tap into the foundation and use it to spot conceal. Perfect. Feel like I could use a little brightness under my eyes, so I'm gonna take my Essence Bright Eyes along with my ES5 and just press a little bit of that right where I'm darkest. I've waited about a minute. I'm just going to press that in. So let's see if this ES3, if it's small enough to go under my eyes. I'm just going to take a little bit of my Wet n Wild pink powder. That feels nice. And then of course we have this big one. This is the ES1. And I'll use that to set the rest of my face. I'm just sort of pressing it into my hand. That feels really nice. I did get a brush in the ice cream box. This is from JennDBeauty. This is what this looks like. Feels really nice. Soft, fluffy bristles designed for seamless powder application. A must-have brush for blending and setting. Mange is a brand that has gone viral on TikTok for their affordable brushes. This brush is great for applying loose powders and, of course, blushes. Retails for $9. I'm going to take some of my Beauty Creations bronzer. This is in the shade Mojave Desert. And I'm going to use the ES3 for this. And see, do I like it? I typically like a angled brush. This is great. I like this size. I have a feeling I would enjoy this for blush or bronzer. I love this Beauty Creations bronzer. There's such a thing as bronzer blindness. I might have that. Maybe I'll try this Mange brush for the blush. Brought in my Beauty Creations. This is the She's It. And if I didn't mention, packaging on the Beauty Creations is beautiful. They all come with mirrors, nice sturdy packaging, and super inexpensive. Yeah, this is nice. It's a little bit big for me, but I like it. I'll take that ES1 and just sort of soften around the edges. Go ahead and add some of the Magify mascara on the bottom lashes. 2 items left in the Eyescream beauty box. The first one is a bonus item. This is the Chic Lip Liner from Appeal Cosmetics. Retails for $18. A creamy precision liner that pairs perfectly with the Chic liquid lipstick, which we'll see in a moment. It prevents feathering while defining your pout. It went on super creamy. I like the shade, matches my eyes. And let's look at this lip color. This is the Chic Liquid Lipstick by Appeal Cosmetics, retails for $21, a bold longwear formula with a smooth finish. This universally flattering shade adds instant elegance to any look and is meant to pair perfectly with the liner in the box. I do not know if this is transfer proof or how long wearing it is, but it went on super creamy and smooth. I'm gonna give it a few minutes to settle and then we'll check and see if it transfers, what the texture is like. This lip liner has been on for a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and does not appear to be super long lasting, but we shall see. I, of course, will pin a comment to let you know how the makeup wore. So I'll start with my final thoughts on the Details by Tati brushes. I really like the crease brush, the ES4, a little bit firmer, but I love the point. You seem to really be able to get a lot done with it. You can do the precision, and then it's got the edges and the fluff for blending. I really like that. I like the ES5 flat brush, multi-use, could use it to clean up, for concealer, put those shimmers on. This shimmer went on perfectly. The shimmer on this side, not so much, but I think it was because it was a topper, but I really like this one. I like the ES3, that applied my bronzer perfectly. The ES1 is probably the least special to me. I mean, it feels good, but I have brushes like this that I don't reach for. So this is probably my least favorite. And then this ES2 that I was most excited about, I'm not sure. I need to play with it some more. I will take this into my bedroom and I will use this for the next couple of days. Overall, am I happy that I got the brushes? Yes. Are there others that I want from the other collections? Yes. But I'm gonna wait until they come out individually, but they feel lovely. And then this ice cream box. I ended up paying $27 a month if you break it down because I subscribed for 6 months. The box value when I added up the card was $119. Did I get my money's worth for the $27? Absolutely. The lip liner, a little bit creamy, but we'll see how long it lasts. The lipstick, let's see if it transfers. The lipstick transfers, but I still have a feeling that it's very long lasting. I'll let you know. There's a little bit of a tackiness to it, but it's not bothering me at this moment. The Mange brush, very nice. I enjoyed it. Will I continue reaching for it? Maybe. The mascara is not love at first sight, but I will continue playing with it. And like I said, I don't hate it. Right now, it's just okay. And the Illuminati eyeliner is probably my least favorite. I just don't see it under my eyes, but I will continue playing with it. It just doesn't seem special to me. My number one is this palette. I think this is gorgeous. I cannot wait to get into these greens. I think I created 2 fun eye looks. Let me know which one you prefer. This orange shimmer is just blowing my mind. I like this one. I can imagine that would go all over. The raggedy shade appears to be a topper, but I did use that brush. Let me see what it looks like when I do it on my hand. Yeah, it's a little bit more sheer. You probably could do a very light wash across your eye, but I liked it better on top of the straw. You got a little bit more. 2 fun looks. So do you like the orangey copper one or this raggedy yellow one? I think I like this one more. Fun playing with indie brands, which is what I understand Eyescream Beauty works with. Love that. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to have you join me. I upload on Mondays and Saturdays. Give the video a thumbs up. It really helps. And of course, leave me a comment. I don't know if you've watched unless you leave a comment. Even if you just leave a heart to let me know you were here, it means the world to me. Thank you so much for spending your precious time with me today. I'll see you in the next one.